everybody, it's story time and letter time. And look who's all with us this week. Ali, Baba, Katina, Cat, Dee Dee, Deer, do you see Dee Dee? And Elephant, Francie, Fish, and Gordo too. They all live at the zoo. Honey, Horse, and Innie, who? Jellyfish and kangaroo. There's K.O. Lizzie, Missy, Nigel too. They all live at the zoo. Olive, octopus is sweet. Pee-wee, penguins, Tux is neat. Queenie, quail, her babies too. They all live at the zoo. Robbie, rabbits in a stew. Sammy, snake, and Timmy too. Umber, Vincent, what a crew. They all live at the zoo. Willie Weasel, Xavier Fox, Yancey Yak just talks and talks. Zeke the zebra welcomes you. Come meet us at the zoo. Zoo starts like Zeke the zebra, doesn't it? Very soon, I hope you can take a special trip with your mom and dad to the zoo. What is a zoo? Yes. Oh, you've been there. I bet many of you have been to the zoo. You can see so many cool animals at the zoo. Yes, animals that don't live in the wild, even in Michigan. You can see so many creatures, animals from all over the world at the zoo. My favorites are the bears and the otters, but maybe you like the big monkeys or the apes, the gorillas. Maybe you love the elephants or the giraffes. I hope soon that you can go to the zoo. When we were going to be in school together, I was planning a trip to the zoo with you. Next year we'll go to the zoo. And maybe we can invite the kindergartners so you guys could come with us to the zoo. You big kids that are going on to kindergarten. That would be so fun. Let's do that next year. I'll talk to Miss Searfoss and we'll make plans for the zoo. Preschool, young fives, and kindergartners. And moms and dads. Zeke the zebra. Let's find him. He's under the zoo cap, of course. This is Zoophonia's cap, isn't it? The zookeeper. I'm going to put it on like this. Remember? Yeah, the zookeeper takes care of all the zoo pets in Letterland. And that's the zookeeper's hat. And oh, there's Zeke the zebra. You definitely know a zebra is different than a horse. Zebras are striped black and white, aren't they? And they have a tail like a horse and a mane. They do look an awful lot like a horse, but zebras are different color. They have 4 legs. Is a zebra an animal or a plant? Yes, it's an animal because it can go from place to place wherever it wants. It can go under a tree for shade, right? It can run. Yes, it can move from place to place to place. It can go get a drink. Plants can't get drinks. They're alive, but the rain has to bring the water to them, or people have to water the plants. So plants and animals, both are living things, but animals can move from place to place. Oh, Zeke is very soft too. He's so cute. There's Zeke the zebra. Look at his stripes. Look like a Z, that Zeke the zebra. Very cool. That's Zeke the zebra. Let's look at his book today. Tomorrow we'll look at what's in his, well, maybe we'll look in his tub today. Let's see. Zeke Zebra. This was a book all about Zeke's pals. And we've started with Allie Alligator, and we've met every zoo pet from A to Z. Zeke the zebra zips and gets his Z's. Zzz. Sleeping. He's camping. Must be summertime. And he's outside camping. Do zebras really sleep in sleeping bags? No. But that's what's fun about books. anything can happen in a storybook. That's why it's so fun to read them. Animals talk and wear clothes and do crazy things in books. That's why I love to learn to read and read so many books. Let's close the book and just look at, remember, this was the beginning of the book. Way back when school started, we started with Alligator, Zeke, and his pals. We started with Allie, and Bubba, and Katina Cat. Then who comes next? Dee Deer and Elephant. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Francie, Fish, and Gordo, too. They all live at the zoo. Honey, Horse, and Innie, who? H, I, Jellyfish, and Kangaroo. There's K.O. Kangaroo and his kin. His cousins and family are kin. Lizzie Lizard, Lizzie Missy, Nigel Dew. They all live at the zoo. Olive Octopus, Pee-wee Penguin, Queenie Quail. She's giving them a little quiz at school. They're taking a little test. Robbie Rabbit, Sammy Snake, Timothy Tiger, Umber Vincent, what a crew. They all live at the zoo. Willie Weasel, WX, Xavier Fox, Y Yancey Yak, and all the way to Z. We did finish the whole book now. Doesn't that make you feel good and smart that you've gone and finished every letter, just like big kids? And they're all here watching us now. They're all with us all the way to Z. Of course, I've got Zeke over here. All right, Zeke, did you bring a game for us to play tomorrow? All right, we'll get out the tub. We'll see what's in there, and we'll play your game tomorrow. All right? Zeke the zebra, zzz, like zoo. All right, let's look at our stories. We've been learning about plants. So I've got a story about a seed. I'm a seed. Let me get my glasses on so I can see up close. Do you see that girl, what she has in her hand? Yeah, she has seeds. Do they look exactly the same? No, you're right. One is smaller, one is bigger. They are alike because they're both seeds, but they're different sizes. And guess what? Because they're different sizes and a different seed, they're going to grow a different kind of plant. This is their story about the plants. Look at the little girl has the bag of seeds, one of the bags in her pocket. You can buy seeds at the store in a little package like that. This is written by Jean Marzolo. She wrote the words, and the pictures were done by Judith Moffat. She drew all the pictures for her friend Jean's story. This is the front cover. We know we turn to the first page, always tells us the name of the story again. I'm a seed. I like how they used all different colors in the letters. This little seed says, I'm a seed. He's underground, isn't he? The rabbit doesn't even know that that seed is there. He's hopping along above the ground in the grass. There's the sun. That's what plants need, that light from the warm sun. Well, I'm a seed too. Oh, they are both seeds, but they sure look different. I'm going to be a marigold when I grow up. Oh, it's nighttime. Is that a fox chasing that rabbit above the ground at night? Look out, rabbit. But do you notice that little seed? It's popping roots out, isn't it? It's changing under the ground. And look over here, this bigger seed says, "Me too." She says, "I'm going to be a marigold. Do you think this one's going to be a marigold flower?" It's a different shaped seed. Let's find out. "No, you're not," said the little seed. "Why not?" So why aren't I going to be a marigold flower? Look at the worm coming along. And that bird's looking. The bird hears the worm. Do you think he's going to get that worm? Bring it back to her babies? Because you're a different kind of seed. You're not the same as me. Look what's happening. Up, 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 up. A little sprout, a little plant. It's nighttime and now the worm is coming out, so the robin can't find the worm. Well, what kind of seed am I then? What am I gonna be? Oh, he's got bigger roots. And look at the top. It is a different plant. One is going to be a flower. Marigolds are beautiful flowers. What will this plant become? The story will tell us if we keep going. Our questions will be answered. How should I know what kind of plant you're going to be? You'll just have to wait and see. Well, how long will I have to wait? I hope that mouse doesn't eat that new little fresh plant. Oh, not too long, see? We're growing. My stem goes up, up, up. She's growing toward the sunlight. Every day she grows bigger and bigger. Well, my stem grows sideways. Oh, that's different. That stem is growing along the ground. It's not going up, up, up to the sun. Do you have a guess of what kind of plant grows along the ground? There's an owl at nighttime, and he's trying to, do you see what he wants to chase and eat? See that little black shadow of a mouse? See that? My leaves are small and perky. Pretty little plant growing straight up. Soon there'll be some pretty flowers on that plant. My leaves are big and hairy. What kind of plant is that going to be? Giant leaves on the ground. There's a bee waiting for flowers to come. My flowers reach up to the sky. Beautiful marigold flowers. My flowers are hiding under my leaves. Oh, anybody know what grows on a vine and has big yellow flowers and big green leaves that are kind of fuzzy? We learned about this at October, Halloween time. Do you know what's going to come from those flowers? Not apples. They grow on trees, but something else comes from that flower. My petals are yellow and orange and frilly. So beautiful. Well, my petals died. Now I have green balls. Oh my goodness. The flowers all died away right here. And from that flower, these big green balls. What are those? Let's keep reading and find out. I have 20 flowers. Well, my green balls turned orange. What in the world am I? I don't have flowers anymore. I have big orange balls. Did you say pumpkins? It's a pumpkin seed. Grew a pumpkin plant. From the pumpkin plant came a flower and pumpkins. Oh, they're turning from green to orange. What in the world am I? Well, you're a pumpkin plant. You grew 6 pumpkins. They're beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pumpkins from one seed. Every flower on the vine turned into a pumpkin. Wow. Well, thank you. I'm very proud of my plant, my pumpkins, said the seed. Know what's inside of us? Said the little seed that changed into a marigold plant. What? What's inside of us? Boys and girls, do you know what's inside that pumpkin? Do you know what's inside that flower? We talked about it at calendar time. The life cycle of a plant. Yes, the seeds. Seeds! When my seeds are planted, they will become new marigold flowers. There's the seeds inside the flower. All plants make seeds. When my seeds are planted, they'll become new pumpkins. Well, there should be a name for this. There is. It's called life. Life comes from seeds. Plants grow into beautiful flowers, and plants change and grow food for us to eat. Like beans, peas, corn, pumpkins, squash. Fruits and vegetables grow from a plant. And all plants started as a seed. Where do you find the seeds in an apple tree? How can we grow more apple trees? Right. Inside the apple are the seeds. Just like inside the pumpkin are the pumpkin seeds. Now new seeds come on the ground. I'm a seed. I'm a seed too. Do you remember which one becomes the marigold flower? The little one. And the big one becomes the pumpkin. That's a pumpkin seed and a marigold flower seed. Oh, there's a little chipmunk on top of the ground. Watch out. Don't let him dig up the seeds and eat them. I'm a seed. Plants are living things, and they grow and change. And one more story that's very, very funny is Zeke the zebra's favorite. Lots of times, the zoo pets and their letters have special stories and games. Zeke the zebra's got a special one. All right, you can sit right here on my lap, Zeke, because he wants us to read click, clack, peep. Well, I don't see any Z's in this story. That doesn't look like a zoo. That looks like a barn at the farm. I wonder why Zeke likes this story so much. It's written by Doreen Cronin and Betsy Lewin. They worked on this together. They both wrote it and helped with the pictures together. What animal is this? It's not a zebra. Right, it's a cow. The cows live in the barn on the farm. Do you think that's a chicken, a baby chick, or a baby duck? A duckling. You're right if you said duck. Look at his feet and look at his beak. That tells us he's a duckling. When we open it up, ooh, that's a pretty blue color. Click, clack, peep. The name of the story is always on the inside. Now we see 3 cows. Ooh, that doesn't look like a duckling. That's a grown-up duck. Click, clack, peep. There's the name of the story again. Doreen Cronin, it says here, wrote it, and Betsy did the pictures. And here comes a truck. The truck coming on the farm? Is that the farmer? Ooh, look at that truck driver. He's got a present. Looks like boxes. Click, clack, peep. Farmer Brown stuck his head out the window. The farm was too quiet. Everyone was watching the egg. Not a moo, not a click, not an oink, not a clack, not a ba, not a cluck, not a thing. Then a crack. Inside the barn, everyone gathered closer. Moo, crack, ba, crack, oink, crack, cluck, crack. Are you wondering what's going to come out? Something's gonna hatch. Moo, crack, ba, crack, oink, crack. Oh boy, there's a lot of noise in the barn. Baby duck. Here it says baby duck. With her little flat beak. That's how we know it's a duck and not a little chicken, not a chick. Baby duck laughed, beep, 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 and laughed again, beep, beep, beep. Baby duck waddled, beep, 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 and waddled again. Baby duck played, beep, 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 and played again, beep, beep, beep. The animals yawned, beep, 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 and yawned again. They're tired, aren't they? Beep, 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 beep. The chickens sang a lullaby, peep, 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 peep. But baby duck would not sleep. Peep, 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 peep. The cows lowered the shades to make it darker. But baby duck would not sleep. Beep, 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 beep. The sheep knitted a blanket, but baby duck would not sleep. Beep, 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 beep. They tried to wrap him in a blanket to make him go to sleep. The chickens went outside to get some sleep. The cows went outside to get some sleep. They're leaving the barn, aren't they? The sheep went outside to get some sleep. Even the mice went outside to get some sleep. Right there by the pigs. That's nice and quiet. Duck took off his headphones. Beep, beep, beep. Is Duck going outside too? Duck wants Farmer Brown's headphones. See, Farmer Brown's sleeping with his headphones on, or earmuffs. He put baby duck into a bucket. Beep, 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 beep. Duck covered her with a blanket. Beep, beep, beep. He carried her outside. Beep, 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 beep. He climbed into the tractor. Beep, 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 beep. He buckled up the seatbelts. Beep, 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 beep. And backed out of the barnyard. Beep, beep, beep. Instead of peep, he says beep, beep, beep. Does that sound like the horn? He drove back and forth, beep, beep, beep. Back and forth, beep, beep, beep. Back and forth he drove the tractor, beep, beep. See him in the tractor. Sleep. Did he fall asleep in the tractor? Duck knows how to get that little baby to stop beeping. Farmer Brown opens his eyes after a good night's sleep. Not a moo, not a cluck, not a clack, not a beep. Zzz. Farmer Brown says, "What is going on, Duck? Has the baby duckling on my tractor?" Zzz. duck finally got that little duckling to stop beeping. Now he says, zzz. Now I know why Zeke the zebra likes that story. They finally got that duckling to go to sleep, didn't they? And say, zzz. That's Zeke the zebra sound. That is a cute story. We like that story, Zeke the zebra. We read about Farmer Brown and the duck a long time ago. Remember the duck who took charge of the farm when Farmer Brown had to go away on vacation? And Duck ordered pizza and changed all the rules at the farm while the farmer was away. That was a funny story. Well, that's the same writer and the same artist, but it's just a new story. This time, Duck found a way to make the little duckling go to sleep. What did he do? Do you remember? Yeah, he got in the tractor and drove them all around. Sometimes moms and dads do that with the newborn babies. They have to put them in the car seat and drive around town, and the baby goes to sleep. Zzz. Ask your mom if they ever had to do that when you were a baby. And thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. And it will be Declan's birthday tomorrow, so we're going to celebrate with you, Declan. Tomorrow, Declan will turn 5, so we'll see you then.